Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We are at Spiegelberg Stadium, Cobb Field tonight, and we'll be looking at South Salem. Nope, West Salem. South Salem is next week. Nope, North Salem's next week. West Salem tonight. There are too many Salems. West Salem tonight in town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and also our business sponsors. They keep this game coming to you for free. So let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you've already done that, we say thank you. Well, you just have to go to YouTube, look up Table Rock Sports, and when you get to the subscribe button, hit it, and you've got it done. When we come back, it'll be time for the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. We'll take a look at how both of these teams have been doing so far. And you're going to have to give us a moment here because the heat is playing havoc already with our computer, but hopefully this will all go away a little bit as it's really, really warm here at Spiegelberg Stadium. We're up close to 90 degrees right now. But we'll be back with the Bills Glass Coaches Corner right after this on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or
choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. It's the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon. It has been for almost 50 years. Let's talk a little bit about the West Salem Titans. They come into this game 0-2, having lost to Sherwood by a touchdown and then lost last week 20-22 to a really good Lake Oswego team, a team that is expected to maybe be a final contender up there when it comes to state championship time. So they played a couple of really good ball clubs. Coach Sean Stanley, who has been at the helm now for 18 years, says, oh, he's got a pretty good ball club, a little young in terms of varsity experience, but otherwise he's pretty happy with what's going on The defense, he feels, is doing pretty well right now, getting better. Their quarterback is improving. And, of course, they've got some really, really big linemen. The most well-known at the moment is Trenton Ferguson, the 6'7", 310-pound tackle. A little more about his story as the game goes on. But he's out there. And, of course, they've got a really big tackle on the other side, too, that's always also drawing some interest from college recruiters, as Ferguson has already made a commitment to the University of Oregon. That's one of the things that the North Medford Black Tornado will have to overcome, is this big line. But talking to Coach Stanley, he says that his line is one thing, but the problem is North Medford has a line that's maybe a little bit bigger in his estimation and maybe a little bit faster in his estimation. And so that's something that we'll see how it's going to play out. Both of these lines are really good, though, and that's where the battle will take place tonight for both of these ball clubs, as West Salem looks to get on the winning side of the ledger tonight. And we'd like to, while we have a chance here, welcome West Salem fans that might be listening in up that way, as your Titans are down here for the first time in 10 years. Their last visit, according to the historians here at the stadium, 2013, when they came down to take on South Medford in an opening ball game. It was played back in August something or other. The historians know exactly what day. When we return on the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, we'll talk about the North Medford Black Tornado. They're coming off of a big win off of last week. We'll find out what Coach Nathan Chen thinks when we return here on TableRockSports.net.
Day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle Ice Cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 9 locations with which to serve you. This is the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, brought to you by Bills Glass. They're locally owned, family run. Bills Glass is in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. So let's talk a little. And welcome you back to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. A little bit of a glitch there. And talking about North Medford Black Tornado as they get ready to take the field we're having lots of fun here because of the heat. It'll get better. The sun is going down, so things will get better. Hang in there. North Medford, although comes off of a win here, they lost their first game up in Tigard, 27-7. Now here come the North Medford Black Tornado as they rip through the paper. They had a bit of a struggle up in Tigard, to say the least. Had a few turnovers and other misfortunes as they kind of got their team going, but they got it all together against Bend to last the night. We'll be okay. The sun is now below the stadium, so everything is, boy, I tell you, it is still really warm here, 85 degrees at kickoff time, so it's not exactly like we've got cool weather in front of us, but it'll cool off a little bit as we go along. As you can see, they're out at center field right now. The captain's on the team. And the flip of the coin. There's the flip, and let's see who gets what. Oh, they had it. North Medford won it, but they're going to decline. They're going to defend the south goal. They're going to go towards the south goal. So West of Salem will be going south to north. Or, as I always say, for the directionally challenged, that would be left to right across your screen. So, left, right. West Salem will receive it, though. They're obviously in the white uniforms with the green pants tonight. They do have some injuries. I made quite a few scratches from players that were just sitting and not dressing for the game tonight. Number 79 is out. There's actually a couple of more players that were also out. I don't see them right now. But they were obviously fighting some injuries. So going back deep for West Salem as they begin with the ball is Jordan Sinados along with Carson Evanson. And we'll stand up here and lean out the window and hope that all goes well. Taking it is Sinados. He's back to the 15, to the 20, spins away from one, gets it out to the 25 and across to the 26-yard line, where the Titans will set up shop 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. At quarterback, only get themselves all settled out there, will be Caden Montriano, who fires, and on the first pass has a completion out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 8. So Montriano will be back there again. This time he's going to hand it off. Here's a cut right up the way. And Sedanios has it clear out to the 47-yard line as he picks up 13. First and 10 now for West Salem out at their own 47-yard line. And hold on here. Official is taking a player over to the bench. An equipment issue. That's with Joey Newberg. So Newberg will sit out of play while they get the equipment issue all straightened out. Montriano again. Got to give it off to Evanson or Cedanios one more time, and Cedanios is going to pick up about 7 yards on that one. Evanson, I got the wrong guy there. Sorry about that. Evanson on both of those carries. Giving credit to the wrong person. Evanson will line up again with Montriano. And Evanson will take it one more time. Down to the 44-yard line. Gain of 3. So 23 yards on 3 carries right now for Evanson. After that first pass, West Salem has won away from it. Just letting that big offensive line do its job. Evanson lines up there one more time as the running back. Give it to him again. And he's going to be dropped at the 41-yard line. Another gain of 3. 2nd and 7. This time Evanson lines up on the right side of Montriano, who's back to pass. Fires it down the middle of the field, incomplete. That pass was intended for Signados. Oh, I kept trying to make a running back. He's not. He's out there as a wide receiver. So he was open too. Montriano just overshot him. 2nd and 10 now. Still at the 41-yard line. Montriano keeps it. He's going to be stuffed. He'll be dropped for a -3. They put him back at the 44-yard line. Looks like they're going to be a little generous and maybe even give him the 43. Let's see what they do. Oh, 44. You can hear the West Salem coaches talking in the booth next to us. We won't tell you what they said, though. We'll just leave that alone. Evanson lines up now, back over on the left side, as versus the right where he was just a moment ago. They're going to give it to him. He's trying to go up the middle. Nope, he's not going to get there at all. They're going to put him down at the 42-yard line. That'd be only a gain of 1. So that'd be 3rd and about 9. Maybe even 3rd and 11 if I look. Let me see if I got it right here. 4th. Oh, they're going to go for it. 4th and about 11. Back to pass. Looking long again. Got it. Down inside the 10-yard line. Guess who that was? You got it. That was Sonatus. He didn't get the first one, but he got that one. They're putting it down at the 8. So if you go, that's about a 34-yard gainer right there. On my unofficial stats. We're first and goal now for West Salem at the 8-yard line. Evanson in motion this time. They're going to try and set up a screen. He's got a block. He's to the 5. He's to the 1. Gain of 7 on that one, but he couldn't quite get in. Matriano is 3 out of 4 in this opening series. And he'll try to push it over, and he does. We don't have any signal yet. The only signal we're going to get that it's touchdown Tietons is that they're setting up for an extra point. There's absolutely no signal at all. I'll get my scoreboard back over there. The extra point, no good. So, as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, we see that it's now West Salem 6, North Medford nothing. We're back right after this with the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save.
And welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. And it's already a 6-0 lead for West Salem here on the opening one. And they're not even going to get that back out to the 20. Cicero dropped at the 18-yard line. So before we get too deep into this game, it's time for me to remind you that Table Rock Sports is excited to be partnering with the Rogue Credit Union once again for the Touchdown Club. Rogue Credit Union will donate $10 for every Black Tornado and Panther touchdown scored this year. Proceeds go to the school's athletic department. So I'll see if they can get it done. And there's a flag. False start. Back it up 5. 1st and 15 from the 13-yard line. They'll try it again. Traeger Healy, the quarterback, asked Coach Chin about him. He's solidly the number 1 guy right now. Here's the pitch. Getting it out to the 15-yard line, which is only going to be worth a couple of yards. On that pitch is A.J. Pugliano. I said it wrong the first time. Coach is going to get after me for that. Pugliano. As Pugliano gets a gain of 2. Well, 3. I'll give him 3 because I'm a kind guy. Because from the 13-yard line, they put it out to 16. 2nd and 12. Healy back to pass. Fires it out. And I believe that's Pugliano again, but Pugliano's not going anywhere. Let's see if that's who it really was. No. I was wrong about that. That was actually probably a number that we don't have. Looked like it was number 14, but I don't know who number 14 is. Doesn't make any difference. It only went about 0 yards. Third down now for North Medford. Healy back to fire again. This one over the middle. That one's incomplete. I think there was a bit of confusion on the part of the North Medford receivers that time, as they're kind of looking at each other and that'll bring up a punting situation. Morris back to punt. He has it, and it's away. Backing Evanson up, and it's going to take a North Medford roll down to the 35-yard line. West Salem will gather and begin there as they lead 6-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. That gives us the opportunity to tell you that before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. September is Buck for Kids Month at Dutch Bros, where $1 of every purchase goes to local youth organizations in our communities. So Montriano back at quarterback. And there's Evanson right there beside him. Evanson's going to take it to the 35. He's not going to get a whole lot out of that, though. He's going to get a gain. Up, it was not Evanson. It was Herber. Herber got a gain of about 2 out of that. Right down the middle they go. Incomplete. Oh, they had that one again. Now, they told me how to say this name. Do you think I remember? Let's see how much I remember. Ode Malum. Ode Malum. Now, if you saw West Salem fans say I didn't get that one quite right, I'll go along with you. Going to give it right up the middle again. They're going to say out to the 41-yard line. Make it the 40-yard line, so that's only a gain of about 3 there for. They got 4th and 5, and here's the punt away. Cesaro. Nowhere to go. Dropped at the 30-yard line. West Salem was all over that one. 3:37 to go here in the first, and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, West Salem with a 6-0 lead after they scored on a 1-yard run by Montriano. North Medford, their last time, went 3 and out. A little better starting position this time. 13-yard line, or the 30-yard line, as opposed to 13 by the time the penalty got them in. Healy will hand it off, and getting out to the 32-yard line is going to be, I got to go hold number 32 or 35 is Meeker. So Meeker gets a couple of yards. Meeker again in there. This time, though, Healy's going to set up the screen. He's got a man out there. They're out to the 40, the 45, down the sideline. Dropped, they say, at the 47. A gain of 14 that time for Healy. As you got that to Martinez. First and 10 out at their own. They put it back at the 46-yard line and finally settled it. Faked the handoff. Healy back to pass. He's going long. Got a man out there. And there it is. Heading for the end zone. No! Brought down at the 1-yard line is Nolan Kelly. I have to do some serious math now. 53 yards. All of you that follow North Medford sports, you know how good my math is sometimes. 53 yards on that one, though, and with a 2.5 to go here in the quarter, North Medford's on the door. Down at the 1, they've got 4 chances to get it in. Meeker. Nope, flags. That's going to be delay of game. Yep. Back at up 5. First and goal from the 6. See if they can't move it a little faster this time. Rolling is what Healy is doing, looking for somewhere to go. He's not going to find anywhere to go. He'll be dropped. They will say he got out to the 12-yard line, the 13-yard line. But considering that they were at the 6, that's a loss of 7 for Healy. So now you're really going the wrong way. Second and goal from the 12-yard line. Oh, flags. Now what? Delay of game. Yep. Back it up 5 more. Second and goal from the 18. They're going to have to move again. Official keeping the time. He's got that clock rolling. Healy back to pass. Looking out to left. He's got Pugliano. Pugliano's at the 10. Pugliano's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Sorry about that. Back at the 8-yard line. Third and goal from the 8. Healy under pressure, dropped. Put him down at the 11-yard line. That's a loss of 3. And there will be no field goal attempt here. They're going to get a delay of game on them if they don't get moving. Healy walking over to the sideline. Yep, there's going to call timeouts. What? Out the end of the quarter. Well, that's the way that goes. So we're through one. At the end of one. It's West Salem 6, North Medford nothing. As you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Here's the kick. They decide to go for the field goal after all. And Morris puts that one through. Oops, I got to take some off. I gave him points twice. Can't do that. The lights go blinking black on and off here at the stadium. Doing a little bookwork during this break. Although we will take the opportunity to tell you that today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, also Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign. They're promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. So North Medford had a -5 when it comes to rushing in the first quarter. 76 yards passing, though, mostly due to that 53-yarder. Meanwhile, West Salem wasn't doing a whole lot better. They've got 20 yards rushing, 49 passing. So offense a little bit hard to come by here for these two ball clubs. Here's the kickoff by Morris. That one's going to go deep, 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 deep and be taken at the goal line. Here they come out with it to the 20 and met right at the 20-yard line. So doing that was Sonatus. West Salem will set up right at the 20-yard line. He could have just as easily waited for a fair catch and got that done. Saved his body. Montriano back in at quarterback. Back to pass. Going to set up the screen. He's got it set up. Out to, there's a flag, however. So we'll hold on. Got it out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 7 if it holds up. Yep, it will hold up too. Going to do it again. And it'll have success a second time. This time it'll go from the 27-yard line out to the 36. Another gain of 9. This time a handoff to Evanson. He's met right there in the backfield. He'll be dropped. No gain. Montriano back to pass. He's got time. He'll fire. That was going to be incomplete. He was under horrible pressure that time. He got it off. He couldn't figure out whether he wanted to run and run right into big old number 58, which was Trey Kennedy Coleman, 6'2", 260 pounds, but he finally decided he was going to throw it downfield, but nobody home. It's only his second incompletion of the ball game. This time he's going to step it up and he's going to run it. He's going to get to the 35. He's out to the 40. He's out to the 45. Very near the first down marker. They put him down at the 46-yard line. That would be a gain of 11. And it's fourth and very, very short. Very, very short. Nope, first down. Finally, they got the chains fixed. So it's 1st and 10 now at the 46. Again, give it to Evanson. Evanson's at the 50. Evanson's at the 45. Evanson is out of bounds at the... Trying to look where the official put his marker down. He put it down at the 42-yard line. 14-yard gain. I give it to him one more time. I'll take it down to the 41. Or the 39, excuse me. Another gain of 3 for him. So Evanson driving North Medford nuts. This time he's met in the backfield, though. He's dropped at the 40-yard line. That's a loss of 2. Evanson out. Coming in, Herbert. And he'll be in the backfield with Montriano. Montriano back to pass, though. Fires it out to the left, incomplete. Looking for Connor Ortel, but couldn't get it there. That brings up 4th down, 4th and about 8, with 9:24 to go. And West Salem says we're not punting. Montriano back to pass, goes out to his right side, has a man there, incomplete. Over through the receiver, Evan Westig. So that'll give the ball right back to North Medford. I haven't had the ball yet here in the second quarter, but they get it now with 9:13 to go. And trailing 6-3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Meeker back there now with Healy. Healy back to pass. He steps up. He's at the 45-yard line, and down at the 45 is what they're going to say. That'd be a gain of 5 for Healy. Still doesn't have him back on the positive side of the ledger. He was -10 in the first quarter, so that gets him up to -5 for the game. But we're getting there. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. 2nd and 5. I told you my math was bad. 2nd and 5. Give it to Meeker. Meeker sidesteps one, can't sidestep the second one. And that's close to a first down. They're saying first down. First and 10 right at midfield. Meeker just barely got it there. Again, trouble communicating between quarterback and sideline. Already 2 delay of game penalties. And the official's hand is up in the air. Here we go. But to get it off to Meeker, Meeker won't go anywhere. He's going to lose 1. Back to the 49-yard line. 2nd and 11. There's a hand up again. Ely back to pass. He's going to fire this one deep, but there's nobody there. Third and 11. Should have mentioned probably at some point that this is the opener for both of these teams in conference play as conference play gets underway for what's known as the Southwest Conference or the Special District 1, whichever way you want to look at it. Seven games to decide the conference champion. We'll talk more about that. Healy gets it to Meeker. He drops it. Incomplete pass. Healy dropped it before he could make what they call a football move with it. So pretty much just incomplete from the beginning. Martinez on the punt. Boots that one back. Evanson getting away from it. It'll roll out of bounds near the 23-yard line at the 23. That's where West Salem begins. 1st and 10 with 7.5 to go here in period number 2. And they hold on to a 6-3 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A defensive struggle, which is pretty much what both coaches indicated before the game that this probably was going to turn out to be. And neither one of them expected it to be a high-scoring game. They said yards would be hard to come by, points would be even tougher. So far, they're right. West Salem will begin at their own 23-yard line. The Titans looking to increase their lead. There's a handoff at the 50. Diving ahead is Herber. And they'll put him down at the, he was down a long way back. There's a flag. Pushing the back on the offense, back at the 33-yard line. So we can just scratch all of that together. And they're going to back him up 10 to the 23-yard line. And West Salem will try it all over again. Herber in motion this time. And whistles. Delay of game on West Salem. That has been like about the 4th or 5th delay of game tonight. Now back to the 18-yard line. and miles to go before you get a first down. Herber in motion again. I'm going to try and get it out to him. He drops it. Don't know if they really had that set up all that well. Black Tornado were closing in. There were 3 black shirts over there with 1 blocker for Herber. Even if we're poor at math, I think we could probably figure out 3 against 1 isn't going to work out real well. Again, they got Herber in tight this time. I'm going to pitch it back to him. He's out to the 20. He cuts in. He's out to the 25, to the 30. And he's going to be bumped out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 23 for Herber. Montreal, I don't know, gets this one out over the outstretched arms of Pugliano. And they get it out to the 43-yard line, so that's a gain of 2. Man in motion for the Titans. Matriano, another screen pass. Ooh, almost intercepted that time, as right there was Cole Hansen, but he couldn't haul it in. West Salem has really went to the passing game here in this second period. Unfortunately, without much success. And that'll be a timeout for West Salem. We'll take one also right here as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Not enough room for everybody. And we return to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. All right, here we go. West Salem looking to convert. Incomplete. That will be a turnover on downs. That'll give North Medford the ball in really good field position. Should be at the 43-yard line. Looks like it's closer to the 44 right now, but I believe the 43 is where it was left off. But anyway, whatever. 44-yard line. Oh. That wasn't fourth down. That was third. West Salem is going to... I'm sitting here in the booth, and the chains are down below me, and you can't see those, and you can't see the scoreboard either unless you risk your life and hang out the window. And that punt's going to roll dead at the 24-yard line, maybe even the 25, the way the official's putting it down. North Medford takes over at their own 25-yard line. They too need points. Healy clapping his hands. He'll hand this one off. Out to the 30, out to the 40, and going to be gone. Down to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and finally hauled down from behind. I want to say that was number 9, Jeremiah Robbins, that took off with that. Good grief. Clear down to the 6-yard line. I got to do some serious math again. 25 and 44 is something. 69 yards. Turn and give it to Robbins again. Robbins is in the end zone. Touchdown.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And Morris boots it, and it's a touchback. So West Salem will get it at their own 20-yard line. Wow, that was fast. Robbins on a 69-yard run, Robbins on a 6-yard run. And probably people wouldn't think he was that quick since he plays linebacker along with being the backup quarterback. But he's also the catcher for the baseball team. So you wouldn't think he was probably that quick, but he's that quick. As we look at West Salem's number 77, Trenton Ferguson trotting out there. We'll talk about it in a minute. As here's a pass out there, and that's complete. Going to be dropped at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5. Second and 5. But talking about Trenton Ferguson, his coach was saying that he's always tried to get him to play. Ferguson basically was playing basketball. Got him to turn out last year finally. He played 4 games. And then he was injured and couldn't play the rest of the season. More to come here in a moment as we watch Matriano. And that one's going to be incomplete. But based on those 4 games and the 2 that he's played now, as we told you, he's committed to the University of Oregon. But Coach Stanley was telling me before the game that he got offers from Arizona, USC, Washington, Nevada, and I believe he said Oklahoma, in addition to Oregon and Oregon State. Good grief. 4 games. That's the potential that they think that Ferguson has, I think primarily as an offensive lineman. Stacked up, going nowhere. Evanson. Evanson went nowhere. We got a timeout by North Medford as Evanson was dropped back to the 24-yard line. That'd be about a loss of 5 if we got the scoreboard going right. North Medford wanted this timeout with 3:37 to go here in the second period. They have the 4-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. I will tell you that John L. Scott has offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene to help with your real estate needs. So from the 24-yard line, West Salem has fourth. Well, they don't have 24 to go. From 24, they've got fourth at about 5 or 6. But they're just going to punt it away anyway, so you're already just kind of irrelevant. Hey, here, ooh, almost blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, let's see where the official puts this one. I'm thinking the 43. He's not. He's thinking the 38-yard line. And a flag to boot. Hold on. That punt may not even count. Dead ball foul. Going to be marked off from the 20-yard line. Too many men on the field. Nope, they're calling this against North Medford. Well, nope. Hold on. Timeout. North Medford. Whoosh. Oh, take a break. This is getting most mind-boggling down there. All right, so we'll let everybody get things straightened out here and tell you that fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Also our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. New stores are opening for Siskiyou Cellular. That would be in Roseburg and Klamath Falls, and that will give them 9 locations with which to serve you. And I should have told you that touchdown for North made the score 10-6, and the Tornado add $10 to their Rogue Credit Union Touchdown Club Fund. A lot to tell you here in the break. The only good news is we won't have a test later. So West Salem has it, and they've got like 4th and about a yard. And they can't draw North Medford offside. So they'll call a timeout, and West Salem will probably just decide to punt this thing away with 3:29 to go in the half. And or at least one would think that that's what they would decide to do if you're going to call a timeout. Nope. Could be wrong about this. Montriano is going back out there. He's going back into punt formation. Yeah, he's going to be the punter. Last time didn't work out that well. Here's a snap. This one works out much better though. Back at the, dropped it, but picks it up to the 40, to the 45, and that will be that. Grabbing that was Jaden Murdoch for North Medford. He got it out to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado with their 4-point lead. Have 55 yards to go to get on the board again. I will say the new lights they put in not only lights that go black and blue and all kinds other kinds of colors. Here's a picking his way through Merker. And Meeker. And Meeker will get it out to basically the 50-yard line. So we'll give Meeker a gain of 5. Robbins now back in at running back. Just scored a touchdown. See if he can break through again. Nope. Healy back to pass. Has a man out there. Interception. No, he's caught it on the run. And touchdown, Black Tornado. And jumping up and down with that one is Cesaro. Morris will attempt the extra point. It's just like that. Now the North Medford Black Tornado have taken a bigger lead. And with that touchdown, that makes the score 17 to their Rogue Credit Union Club Fund. We'll be back with more right here on TableRockSports.net.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Cesaro with that 50-yard catch and run gives the Black Tornado a 17-6 lead on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular, right here on TableRockSports.net. There's the boot going back, going to be taken at the 6. Out to the 15, out to the 20. Gets past 1, 25, and then is dropped at the 29-yard line. Sonatos with the return for the Titans out to the 29-yard line, and with 2:28 to go, gotta make a few notes here. Hang in there with me. There's a drop. Go. I gave him a 0, but he may not have gotten a 0. Nope, he didn't. We look down below, he got a -1. I was kind to him. Matriano back to pass. It's intercepted and returned to the 30, down the sideline and bumped out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Intercepting that wood for North Medford, Cameron Nix. That sets the Black Tornado up now at their own 23, or at the West Salem 23-yard line with 1:42 to go. Can they do something with it? Meeker the running back. Ely with the low snap, picks it up. He's rolling out. He's going to fire. It's incomplete. Give it to Meeker. Meeker won't find much space. Down to the 21-yard line. That's only a gain of a couple for Meeker. Third down at about 8. I'll get up and lean out the window like everybody else does in this press box. You lean out the window, everybody's leaning out the window. There's a fire to the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Pagliano. But AJ not able to catch up with it. Fourth. Looks like they're going to bring Morrison in and try the field goal from the 29. To make it about a 46-yard effort. Up and good. Ha! A 46-yard field goal by Morrison. And that comes with 4:33 to go here. So in the second period, North Medford has just taken it to West Salem. This is taken at the goal line. Kickoff. Out to the 20 and puts the head down and gets out to about the 23-yard line is Cedeno. First and 10 for West Salem. Matriano takes off. He's trying to get to the 25. He turns the corner. Let's see if they give him that. They will. They'll give him to the 26-yard line. Gain of 2. Man in motion. Here's Monteriano one more time. He's going to keep it. Nope, he'll pitch it. Out to the 25, the 30, and bumped out of bounds goes Evanson. at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. One more time. They'll line it up. Give it to Evanson. Evanson goes nowhere. As you can hear from the North Medford coaches, he's met right at the line of scrimmage. They say that's enough for a first down. They're emphatic about it, too. Not everybody's emphatic about it. Here we go. Montriano back to pass. Looking for somebody. Now he's taking off. He gets away. No, he doesn't get away. Robbins finally caught up with him, and that'll be the end of the half. I see I didn't change my scoreboard very well for you, did I? But it is halftime here at Spiegelberg Stadium. And at the half, North Medford has a big lead, 20-6. We invite you to stay tuned now for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. That comes up next right here on TableRockSports.net.
They're very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Continuous monitoring and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Road, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And I welcome you back to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, where the fall recreation guide is out. And they have sports leagues and activities that you can sign up for. You can visit playmedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400 if you would like to learn more. Earlier this week, Table Rock sports executive producer Joe Brett caught up with the district sports athletic director, Fred Conzella, and they had a bit of a conversation. So we'll play that for you now. This is Fred Conzella, who's the school district athletic director, talking to executive producer Joe Brett. hold on here. Maybe you're not going to hear that as well as I was hoping you would hear it. So let me do this, and let me stop that. And if you give me a second, I promise we'll get that thing fixed so that you are able to hear what was said. You also need to know that, as we said, this is the beginning of Southwest Conference play. And as a result, almost everybody is in action tonight. There's only one team off. And here, I'm trying to fix this so you can hear it. All right. So now, here is Fred Conzella talking to Joe Brett on TableRockSports.net.
Well, taking a pause in the action and a chance to visit with Fred Conzella, our District 549C Athletic Director. We've got some exciting things to talk about. First off, Fred, your new digs here at Oakdale Middle School. My grandson's part of the 6th grade class.
Oh, amazing.
They're really excited about opportunities in the new school.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're really pleased to be opening our 3rd middle school. And for the first time in Medford School District history, all of our 6th graders are now at the middle school. And with that comes the opportunity to participate in activities such as music daily, band, orchestra, choir,
Excellent.
those types of things, and sports for our 6th grade students. They can participate in cross-country wrestling and track and field. We're really excited.
Yeah, great opportunities for them. The 7th and 8th graders are playing football and are going to eventually make their way to the big stadium on Friday nights. And the big stadium's had some upgrades. I saw a little light show at the South Medford game that opening week, and folks should come out and see and feel the new Spiegelberg Stadium.
It is truly amazing. We redid the track last spring. It's beautiful. And while we had the track torn up, we went ahead and took the opportunity to update our field lighting. We now have LED lights that we can flash, and it's pretty amazing. So come on out and take a look at these lights. We're one of only 3 or 4 districts across the state that have this lighting system. It's beautiful.
And it goes blue and red.
Blue and red light poles. It is amazing. So for all community members, whether you're a North or a South fan or just a Medford School District fan, we have lights for the color of your choice.
Also, some great improvements in athletic facilities going on in the district. North kind of in the spotlight right now with some things happening there that were timely and in need of updating.
That's right. The North turf field is being renovated, and the completion date should be happening in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're really pleased about that, and we haven't forgot about South Medford High School. On the docket in coming months is, although we don't have it scheduled yet, but the track in the actual track surface at South will need to be replaced in coming months. So we look forward to getting that scheduled and taken care of as well.
Yep. We're really excited to have folks see the new Spiegelberg Stadium, and also to have folks come out and have that game experience. Bring your family and bring the kids and feel that tradition. It's some beautiful fall nights, and we're really encouraging folks to come out and see our games.
You know, the stadium is beautiful with the lights and the new track, and we have a place for everybody. And so we also ask families and community members, if you're planning on showing up, one thing we could use your support on is making sure the little ones are supervised, and that includes elementary and middle school students. And that is out of for their safety. Because we don't have game management staff to supervise every nook and cranny of the stadium. So we could use your support with that, families. But also know that we have a middle school seating section for students that attend Medford School District. They just need to bring their student body card. And of course, the home high school team, those students with an ASP card get in for free, and they have a student section as well. Yeah.
We hope to see folks out there. It's some exciting high school athletics, and come out to all of our events and venues and see these great kids perform.
That's correct. And we just, one of our goals this year in working with Table Rock Sports is to fill the bleachers, to fill them up. We hope to see you at the event. And if you can't make it, of course, you can always stream live at Table Rock Sports. So thank you, Joe, for having me. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Fred. And we're going to talk every couple of weeks and keep folks up to date on what's going on.
Sounds good. Thank you all. Have a great week.
Perfect. Is that good? That was perfect.
All right.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. And they invite you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues for the fall and winter seasons coming up. You visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. We are at halftime, and at halftime, North Medford leads this one by a count of 20-6. Most of those points coming in the second period. The scoring got started with West Salem scoring with 6:30 to go in the first period on a 1-yard run by Montriano. The PAT was no good. It was a 6-0 lead. A little bit later in that first quarter, North Medford kicked a field goal that made it 6-3. But it was really in the second quarter when things got going. In fact, well, I have something wrong here because I got the time going all backward. That's just not going to work out at all. That's all there is to it. So we'll just forget the times. But Jeremiah Robbins scored on a 6-yard run. That made it 10-6. And then Healy, if I can get the right numbers here, Healy hit Cicero for a 50-yard touchdown. It was 17-6. And then Morris came on and added a 46-yard field goal just before half. Stats, not very good stats. I'm going to have to confess to that if you don't mind me doing so. But North Medford is led in rushing by the All right, we apologize for that because somewhere along the line something got lost and we had to get it back. So we're hopefully back, and there's going to be a touchdown. Black Tornado. The problem is going to be I need to identify who that was. It looks like it was Pugliano. So Pugliano takes it in, and the extra point is good. And just like that, North Medford leads this one 27. I gave him one too many points. The extra point apparently was no good. I'll take the extra point off. They lead it 26-6 with 11:16 to go here in the third period, and we'll just kind of keep, oh, they're getting ready to kick now. Okay, so we will just keep on holding on here. Blocked. Nope. That's dead. It's dead. Everybody running after it, but it's blocked. And so that officially makes the score. North Medford 26, West Salem 6 here in the third period. 11:16 to go, and that touchdown for North Medford, as we said, makes the score 26-6. And the Tornado add another $10 to their Rogue Credit Union Touchdown Club. And I'm thinking that's like about the third one, is it not? 1, 2, third one. 3 touchdowns. So I have to write this down so that I can remember where we're at here. But 3 touchdowns. So North Medford has added $30 tonight alone to their athletic club. And we'll keep track of that as we go along here to get down to the into the ball game. South Salem set to receive the kickoff, or West Salem rather, set to receive the kickoff, and they're back under the 10-yard line, 20-yard line. Out to Cedeno, out to the 30, out to the 35. Will not go down, but he's going to be held up right there at the 36-yard line. And West Salem will have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line after a pretty good return by Cedeno. But now they trail this thing 26-6. They have some serious work to do. Pugliano getting loose and hauling it into the end zone. Empty backfield. Look for the screen. They're going to set it up out here. There's nobody there. Incomplete. You can hear the officials say, or the coaches wanting a grounding call. They're not going to get it, if that helps anybody. The claim was that there was nobody in the area. The official saw it different. I think the official saw that maybe he got out of the tackle box. And there's a flag. False start. That'll back him up 5. So from the 36, you can back this up to the 31. And it becomes a 2nd down and 15. Long way now for West Salem to go. Titans right now, as Monteriano will pitch it back. Evanson can't handle it. He's down at the 25-yard line. It's a loss of 6. One thing Coach Stanley was talking about before the ball game was that really what they did at Lake Oswego is they just kind of shot themselves in the foot with penalties and making some errors, and the ball's not bouncing quite their way. We discussed it. Football's a funny game because it's got a weird shaped ball and just doesn't bounce in a regular way. So sometimes it'll bounce your way and sometimes it won't. Tonight it's not bouncing their way. Here's Montreal now. He steps up. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. He's at the 40 and finally drug out of bounds. The officials and a flag. They're throwing the flag at the 43-yard line. An 18-yard gain by Evanson. Well, 17-yard gain now because they're going to back it up. So 17-yard gain by Evanson, but you're going to tack 15 onto that from the 42-yard line. So you'll be down about right down where North Medford is standing, right around the 43-yard line. Black Tornado had it figured out exactly where to go. Using their good math skills that they're learning. Here's Evanson again, right up the middle. He's into the 40. Fumble! But West Salem is on it at the 42-yard line. Or not the 42, but the 37-yard line. So it'll turn out to be a gain of 6 by Evanson and then a recovered fumble. Montriano. One more time. He's back there. They've got flags. False start. Back him up 5. So that 5-yard back up. We'll be back to 2nd and 10. Take it back to the 43-yard line. This is Herbert. He faked it too. Montreal now kept it. He's at the 30. He's down inside the 30, making him down at the 28-yard line. That's a good 15-yard gain and a first down for the Titans. And this one off to Herbert. Herbert gets to, he's not going to make the 25. He's going to make it to the 26, which is only a gain of 2. That brings up 2nd and looks like about 8 from here. And delay of game. It'll still be 2nd down, but you're going to back it up 5. It's not going well for West Salem. It's 5 yards back, 15 yards forward. So we still have 2nd down. But now we got about 12 or 13 to go. Montriano looking to pass it. He's got a man out there, but he's going to be knocked down immediately. Robbins, I believe it was, getting over there on the tackle. Yeah, that's Robbins. He is fast. He is a whole lot faster than you would think it he is. I can tell you that right now. They gave him a gain of about 2 on that pass. So we're at 3rd and 10. And is back up in the air. Here's Montriano. Under pressure. He fires anyway. Got it. That one's complete. And that one's complete to Evan Wustig. But not very far. Down to the 23-yard line. Only a gain of about 4 on that pass, and now they're going to call his West Salem, that is. They're going to call the timeout. So we do have that. How about today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. You can use your Peak Rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. I did that tonight. Didn't save anything on gas, but I had a snack there for my road trip. Okay, so it wasn't a very long road trip. By the way, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. They're locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. We really didn't get to go over, because of technical issues and other things, the rest of the Southwest Conference today. I have never received so many text messages in a game. What am I doing here? I'm going to call the play. That's what I'm going to do, and then we'll fill you in on some information. Here's Montriano. He's rolling out. He's to the 20. He's going to be bumped out, though, at the 17-yard line, if I have it right there by the official. A gain of about 6 for Montriano. Who is getting himself back into some good position. First and 10, down at the 17-yard line. Back to pass, fires out the little incomplete. Ortel is who he was aiming for, but it falls incomplete. So in other games that's going on, South Salem is at Grants Pass tonight. South Salem goes into that game 2-0, Grants Pass 1-1. Sheldon 0-2 is taking on Sprague 0-2. However, I can assure you those 0-2s are totally different in that Sheldon has lost their 2 to a top-ranked team out of Hawaii and to number 1 ranked here in Oregon, West Linn. Give it to Herber. Herber's got nowhere to go. Put him back at the 20-yard line. A loss of 3. He was met head on by that North Medford line. As we were saying, Sheldon lost to a couple of top-ranked teams, Sprague not so much. South Medford 2-0 is at McNary 0-2. And South Medford's off to a pretty good start. Saw them taking on Del Norte last week down in Crescent City. They're looking pretty sharp right now. And the final game, conference game, as we've got a timeout being called by West Salem again. As now West Salem should be down to only one timeout left. Yeah. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to hit my microphone on it. You got to stick your head out the window to see anything. So we'll just finish here a little more calmly. Then North Salem at 2-0 is taking on Roseburg at 1-1, and that's a much different Roseburg team than everybody saw last year. They're not out holding auditions for quarterback 30 minutes before the game starts. So that's a much improved Roseburg ball club. It'll be interesting to see how they do against North Salem. That's North Medford's next opponent up north. The Norths are going to meet in the north. But that's next week. Right now we're trying to get through this one. Still on the John L. Scott scoreboard, a 26-6 lead for North Medford High School. West Salem looking to get it in the end zone. Montriano back to pass, looking, firing, and complete. So maybe the passing game not working quite that well tonight. Although the Titans keep turning to it, but they're struggling with it. Fourth down here. They need to get it first. They hope to keep this drive alive. Want to set up the screen. Now they will set up the screen. Herber has it. Herber has it at the 10. He's inside the 10-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down right there. Just waiting to see where they officially put it. Well, looks like they're standing on the 7-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 13. And a 1st and 10, 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Montriano fakes it, takes off. He's at the 5. He's down. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. I saw the official's hand go up in the air for the touchdown. Yeah. Montriano in from 7 yards out. They're going to go for 2. This comes with 4:33 left in the third. As they go for 2. Here it is. Here's the reverse throw, the little flea flicker, tipped away. Getting there nicely to tip that one away was Nolan Kelly. So that extra point is no good. And we'll take a quick time out here as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking.
Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace. Hey. Whoa!
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. North Medford takes the kickoff. They're out to the 15, the 20, spins away and down around the 25-yard line. And the Black Tornado will go to work. Healy at quarterback. Hands it off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. Out to the 25. Out to the 27-yard line. That'll only be a gain of 2. Second and 8 coming up for the Black Tornado. They don't need to be in any real great hurry, even though it is only the third period. Although a 26-12 lead's a little different than 26-6. So, still pretty secure. Here's Healy. Setting up the screen, got the block. He's out to the 40, out to the 50-yard line, the 40, running down the sideline, bumped out of bounds. Tony Martinez bumped out of bounds at the 21-yard line. $52 yards. That puts North Medford first and 10 at the West Salem 21-yard line. Turn and hand this off one more time, and trying to make some ground is Robbins. Robbins isn't going to get very far. They were at the 21, and they're going to put him down at the 19. A gain of 2 for Robbins. Isn't going to make any difference. He racked up 75 yards in the first half. He'll, no matter what happens, he's probably going to end up being the leading rusher for this ball game. Healy gets it out. Nope, incomplete. Looking for Cicero. He had Robbins there with him again in the backfield. See if they line up the same way. Yep, Robbins is the back. I'm going to give this off to Pugliano, though. Pugliano's going to make it. He blocks one out. He's down to the 15 and down close to the 5-yard line. Put him down at the 8. Doesn't look good at the end, though. Yeah, he's up. Pugliano going off the field on his own power at a pretty good clip. You see him on the screen. He's almost to the sideline now. They want to talk to him. He wants to go right back in. Training staff will have nothing to do with that idea. So, from the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Black Tornado. Healy looking, steps up. He's to the 5. He's inside the 5. They're going to put him down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 6 will make it 2nd and goal, but only 2 yards to go now. The offense looking really, really good. Tell you what, if North Medford gets this offense going, they're going to be really, really good because that defense is really, really good. They're going to make a play to get past the first round of the playoffs. Here's Robbins. He's in. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Morris to attempt the extra point. And it's good. So that'll make it now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A 33-12 lead for the North Medford Black Tornado. We're back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net. And with that touchdown of 2 yards by Robbins, another $10 goes into the TD club account for the Tornado. That's $40 tonight. And there's a touchback on that kickoff. And the Titans will start at their own 20-yard line. So the Black Tornado scoring some bucks for the athletic department. Titans back at it. They just scored. Feeling pretty good. Now they got to do it again. And here's Herbert. Herbert is out to across the 40 to the 42-yard line. 22 for Herbert. As we close out the third period here, Montriano throwing incomplete. Knocking that one away, Cameron Nix. That'll make it 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. And stop the clock with 53 seconds to go on that incompletion. Montriano back to pass. Robbins all over him. They're going to throw it deep. No! Having it in his hands temporarily was Tate Snyder. It would have been another interception for the Black Tornado, but it was not to be. Montriano going way deep. That occurred down at about the 10-yard line, 15-yard line, somewhere in there. He threw that as he was being hit by Robbins. Kid's got an arm. Back to pass again. Over the middle. He's got a man there. First down. That goes down to the North Medford 47-yard line. Luke Looney. Incomplete. Matriano, I think they got time for one more play. 29.3. That's not going to work out. That's not going to work out at all. Is trying to go right up the middle that time was Herber. And he went from the 47 to the 47. And South Salem might be content to just run this one out. Yep. At the end of 3. At the end of 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford leads it by a count of 33-12. We're back with quarter 4 on Table Rock Sports right after this.
They're very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh. I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
For quarter 4, doesn't start out so well for West Salem as they lose 2. Zach Diaz with that carry. Not intercepted. Almost picked off by Nolan Kelly. He had it. It went off his thigh pad. Otherwise, that was a pick 6 if there ever was one. Turnover on downs. Or maybe they're going to punt this thing away. I'm not sure where we're at here. Oh, turnover on downs. Now North Medford will take it at their own 49-yard line. Healy back to pass. He's not going to get away. He does get away. My goodness sakes, he gets away from 2. He's down to the 45. He's to the 50. He's back to almost the line of scrimmage. You're going to put him down at the West Salem 49-yard line. He got 2 out of it. All of that effort. Second and 8. Well, we're now at the West Salem 49. Hand it off to Meeker. Meeker gets it across to the 40. He's down close to the 35-yard line. He's not quite there. Put him at the 37-yard line. 12 yards by Meeker. Right now, North Medford just pushing that ball on the ground. Something that Coach Nathan Chen hoped they would be able to do. So you're going to have to find the hole and then hit it hard and go. Here comes Robbins in to play running back. Oh, Robbins is going to be the quarterback. He's back to pass. He fires. He's intercepted. It comes back to the 30-yard line, out to the 35, and finally dropped at the 40-yard line. South Salem, or I keep calling them South, my mistake. West Salem picking that one off. And picking it off for the Titans is Brody McCarthy. Giving West Salem some life here early in the fourth. Montriano back to pass. He's lofting this one deep. Got a man out there. They're going to get him down. And grabbing that one is Connor Ortell. That went from their own 21 down to the North Medford 17-yard line. 52-yard gain, and we've got timeout. That will give us an opportunity, after we do a little bit of writing, to tell you that Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. You can visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, world-class outdoor opportunities, and you can check on the event calendar to find out what's going on. You're tuned in to TableRockSports.net, or even if you're tuned in through YouTube, know that there's more high school action coming up tomorrow right here on Table Rock Sports. Some soccer games that will be taking place. And this one off. Right up the middle goes Harbor. Herber inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Herber with a gain of 9. Nope. False start. False start. Nope. Wrong on that. Timeout. North Medford as they feel the need to discuss things. This comes with 9:08 to go in the ball game. 33-12 lead right now on the John L. Scott scoreboard for the Black Tornado. John L. Scott bringing you the scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene to help you out. Table Rock Sports would also like to thank our great sponsors. That includes the John L. Scott Real Estate scoreboard that we just referenced, that you're looking at on the screen. Also our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Well, this will be a nice win for the Black Tornado. They as we go back to action. And West Salem will push it down to the 6-yard line. Second down. First down and goal. There's a big push. And nope. No. They stopped the play. It was a touchdown, believe me. It was a touchdown. They stopped the play before it got started. I'll do it again, but this time the pile isn't going anywhere. The Black Tornadoes stop it. Third. And third and 4. That's at the 3-yard line. 3rd and 3. But it's actually just 3rd and goal. You got to get it in. Montriano under center. Hands this one off. Not going to get there. Pugliano. Or make that Pugliano. I keep hearing it the wrong way, and I can get it in my head that wrong way. Pugliano with the tackle that time. That brings up 4th down. Under center again goes Matrione. Hands it off. Nope, going to throw it to the end zone. Incomplete. He was belted by Nix. Pugliano was there. There was no way. That pass fell incomplete. That was 6:55 to go. They give it back to North Medford, who finds themselves starting deep in their own territory from the 3-yard line. 97 yards to go if they want a first down or a touchdown. A few first downs hopefully along the way. Healy in the end zone. Hands it off. There's not much there at all. Out to the 4-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. There's Robbins with that carry of 1. I'm going to give it to him again, trying to pick his way through. He's not going to get there. That'll be down at about the 4-yard line. Yep, that's a no gain at all right there. So now you have 3rd and about 9 to go. So now what do? Looks like maybe it's even 3rd and 10 back at the 3. Healy back to pass. Fires it out. Got a receiver. And that'll be enough for a first down. They're going to put him out at the 18-yard line. That's what it's looking like. Yep, 15-yard gain. So that gets a first down. Now you're out to the 18-yard line with a little bit of room to work. Hand it off to Robbins. Robbins is at the 20. He's out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 7. Third and about 3. Right now, all the Black Tornado really want to do is just, you're going to give them the ball. As long as they get a first down, just run as much clock as they can. They're in no great hurry. Here's Meeker. He's out to the 30, the 35. And out to the 36-yard line. That's really close to a gain of a first down. And they say it is. Out to the 36-yard line. So now North Medford is really going to take their time. Hand off again. Not much for Meeker. 1 yard. But again, I don't think, in all honesty, they care that much. Meeker is out. And figure out who the running back is when they line up. There's a pass. It's dropped. Incomplete. Oh, set it up again. Problem is now it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 5. It says at the 36-yard line. No, it's not. It's 3rd and 9. As we look down at the chains below us. Here's Healy back to pass. There's a flag. They have the first down, but you can forget that. We're going to get a hold. Yep, there it is, holding North Medford. We're going to replay the down. This is from the line of scrimmage. Which is a good thing, because the way, if it would have been from the spot, the way the official threw his flag, it'd be way back there. But I just march him back to basically the 26-yard line. Really close to the 27, somewhere between 26 and 27. And we'll do 3rd down again. But this time about 3rd and 18. Have the little screen set up. Out to the 30, breaks 1, out to the 35. But not going to be nearly enough for the first down. Out to the 37-yard line. It's only good for about 10. And now they'll punt it away. This comes with, by the time they get through and actually punt it, there'll only be 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. And probably by the time that South Salem is, or I keep calling them Southwest Salem, gets through returning this, it'll be under 2. It's going to take a West Salem bounce, and North Medford will stop it at the Titan 37-yard line. So 1:45 to go in the game. Let's see what West Salem decides to do. Montriano is lining it up like he's the quarterback. So West Salem not quite done yet. Going to take a couple of pokes downfield, you can imagine. I'll hand it off. That won't get you very far. You go from the 37 to 41, you're only going to get 4 yards out of that. DJ Guerin with that. And short pass won't do much either. That'll get you out to the 46-yard line. 3rd and about 1. And that's going to be really close. Really close. They're going to call the first down without hesitation. Yep. Barely got it. Incomplete. Looking that time for Damari Hall. A really good coverage by Cameron Nix. About all Montriano could do is throw that thing out of bounds. And dropped in the backfield that time was DJ Guerin. Guerin had nowhere to go. Incomplete. And that'll be it. It's a turnover on downs. Correct? No. One more play. 4th down right here, but nothing doing. Again, they just tried to run. And there was no space for Evanson. And North Medford will take over with 13 seconds to go. Nobody will be calling any timeouts, so this will just be the good old victory formation. Healy will kneel down, and that will be considered ball game. As they try to get the clock to roll. And it does. And that is going to make it a final here in Spiegelberg Stadium. So that's the end of the game. And at the end of the game, North Medford has come out on top of this one quite handily, 33-12. So it's a final on the scoreboard. 4 touchdowns tonight for the North Medford Black Tornado. Yep, 4 touchdowns. 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half. So they're going to add $40 to their account. And through games now, I don't know exactly what North has earned through this. But anyway, we say thanks to the Road Credit Union for doing this for these schools. When we return, it'll be time for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We return to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. This is the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign post-game show. They're promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. You can go to travelmedford.org to find out more about how the program is promoting that kind of behavior. So North Medford walks out of here now with a 2-1 record, having won this one over West Salem 33-12. For a little while, it probably didn't look like it was going to go that way at all, but North Medford got things righted and began to do the right things. Once again, they got some help from West Salem, who kind of, as Coach Stanley would say, shot themselves in the foot. He remarked about how they're doing that right now, and they're going to have to figure out how to quit making critical errors. The way the scoring went, West Salem got on the board first in the first quarter on a 1-yard run by Matriano, but the extra point was no good. It was 6-0 at that point. Also in the first quarter, North Medford tacked on a field goal, and it was a 6-3 game. In the second period, it was all North Medford. They scored on a 6-yard run by Jeremiah Robbins after he made a 69-yard run. And they started out their own 25. He got all 75 yards. He did it on 2 carries. Incredible. But anyway, he scored from 6 out. The extra point was good, and it was a 10-6 game. Then Healy hit Cicero for 50 yards. And the extra point was added. It was 17-6. And then the North Medford Black Tornado added a 46-yard field goal by Morris late in the second period. And they went into the locker room with a 20-6 lead. Came out of the locker room, and in the third period early on, in fact, we barely caught this, but Pugliano scored a touchdown. The extra point that time was no good, and it was 26-6. West Salem, to their credit, the Titans came back as Matriano scored again, this time from 3 yards out, and the extra point was no good, and it was 26-12. I think if I remember right, they went for 2 points on that one and didn't get it. North Medford closed out the scoring, though, when Jeremiah Robbins got his second touchdown of the game on a 2-yard run to make the score 33-12. I was back in the third period. All of that was back in the third period. And there was no scoring in the fourth. So North Medford moves to 2-1. West to Salem goes to 0-3. As far as what everybody does next, well, for you West to Salem fans, Grants Pass is coming your way next week on the 21st. So that will be Thursday. Grants Pass will be up to take on your Titans. Meanwhile, for North Medford Black Tornado fans, they are up and on the road. They're going to go up and see North Salem as the Norths will battle it out in the north or something like that. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's game. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production is going to be tomorrow afternoon. There will be soccer, and if I have it right in my head, it's boys soccer taking on Sheldon, and I believe that's here at Spiegelberg. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard for this one is North Medford 33, West Salem 12. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching. Good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.